The past. Simple and past continuous tenses are both quite different in how they are used, even when the two describe past actions. Let's take a look. The past simple tense is used to describe an action that was finished at a specific time of the past. For example, I finished my homework an hour ago. We need to use a verb in past simple. For that, we also need to pay attention to the verb because it is different, depending on whether the verb is regular or irregular. If the verb is regular, you only add any and aid at the end. For example, started, worked, studied. If it is irregular, we need to learn by heart the different forms of the irregular verbs when used in the past. For example, eat, ate, go, went, drink, drank, think, thought, etc. We also use it in the negative and interrogative forms by using the auxiliary did. In negative, the auxiliary is didn't. For example, Tom didn't do his homework. When used in the interrogative form, we use the auxiliary did. For example, did you do your homework? Alright, so the past continuous tense is used to describe actions that were in progress in the past. We use the past form of the verb to be, followed by a gerund form of the verb, that is, the form ending in ing. For example, Jim was having breakfast this morning. It can also be used in negative and interrogative forms, but in those cases, the only change is to the verb to be, which goes from was and were to wasn't and weren't. For example, we weren't doing homework last night. Were you cooking yesterday?